under watchful eyes stood a warrior with a secret beneath the Roman skies. A heart of valor, a soul alight with a hidden faith in the darkest night. Arrows of faith in the silence they soar, a silent rebellion, a heart's quiet roar. In the face of tyranny, a light he became, Saint Sebastian, the whisper of your name. Within the palace walls, where whispers dwell, he walked the path between heaven and hell, spreading a message with courage so rare, a testament of belief in a prayer. Arrows of faith shooting through the fear in the heart of an empire. His vision was clear. Facing the tempest, he stood undismayed. In the echo of footsteps, his mission conveyed. Arrows of faith, in the silence they soar, a silent rebellion, a heart's quiet roar. In the face of tyranny, a light he became, Saint Sebastian, the whisper of your name. Beneath the might of Rome, a gentle strength found. In the clash of steel, his faith was his ground. And when arrows flew, a final stand, he embraced his faith in a distant land. Bound by conviction, beyond the mortal coil, his legacy endured in the sacred soil. A martyr's whisper in the winds that blow, a flame of hope in the heart's undertow. Arrows of faith against the dusk they gleam, carrying dreams of a world redeemed. Saint Sebastian, a guardian of belief, in the silence of relief. So hear the tale of a captain with an immortal creed, in every arrow a seed. The trials in time, his story we recite. Saint Sebastian, a beacon in the night. In the heart of Rome, beneath the emperor's gaze, stood a soldier firm in ancient days. Bound by duty, yet whispered truth he sowed. In the shadows of faith, a quiet rebellion glowed. A saint's resolve in the storm of arrows flown. His faith a shield, his courage shone. Though his body fell, his spirit soared. Saint Sebastian, by heaven adored. With steadfast heart, against the tide he stood, for a love divine misunderstood. Beneath the archer's bow, he met his test, with prayers on his lips, in silence blessed. The saint's resolve amidst the field of pain, for a love devotion strong, not in vain. Beneath the archer's bow, he met his test, with prayers on his lips, in silence blessed. The saint's resolve amidst the field of pain, his conviction strong, not in vain. In the garden of martyrs, a rose he blooms, a fragrance of faith in divine wounds. he dared. Until the end, a whisper of grace in the halls of martyrs. He found his place beyond the veil of tears, in the light beyond. A soldier's march to the eternal bond. With every drop of blood, a word he writes of undying faith in the darkest night. The saints resolve when the spirit meets the sky, a testament of faith that never dies. In the heart of the storm, a peace he found, Saint Sebastian in glory crowned. So hear the tale of a soul in courage dressed, a martyr's journey on which he embarks. Through arrows of faith, his light never dim. The saints resolve a heavenly hymn. Rome's ancient embrace under starlit sky, Sebastian's legacy bound never to die. Pope your genius decree with solemn grace, entrusted to hill doing through time and space. Voyage of the sanctified land and sea, a relic of faith for eternity. From the basilica apostolorum silent halls to Francis' heart where the saint's spirit calls. Across mountains and valleys in the abbot's keep, through silent prayers and nights without sleep, the saint remains a sacred flame. In Samadas Abbey bear his name. Voyage of the sanctified through ages told, a tale of devotion, brave and bold. In the Abbey of St. Mina, a sanctuary divine, St. Sebastian's spirit through centuries shine. In the hush of the chapel, the echoes unite, the whispers of pilgrims in the candlelight. For in these holy relics, a story weaves of a martyr's journey and the faith he leaves. Voyage of the sanctified across the land, uniting the faithful with a silent band. In the embrace of the abbey, his relics rest, Saint Sebastian's spirit forever blessed. So let us remember through time and tide, the saint's final journey with faith as his guide. In the hallowed grounds of St. Mina's embrace lies a warrior of faith in his resting place. In some meadows of the chapel, echoes unite, the whispers of pilgrims in the candlelight. For in these holy relics, a story weaves of a martyr's journey and the faith he leaves. In the hush of the chapel, echoes unite, the whispers of pilgrims in the candlelight. For in these holy relics, a story weaves of a martyr's journey and the faith he leaves from the hands of the Pope to Hildelin's care, of a martyr's journey and the faith he leaves. From the hands of the Pope to Hildelin's care, a testament of reverence beyond compare. In the bosom of France, a final stay, where the faithful gather to pray, pray.